I expect perfect silence from all of you. We traveled a long way to be here. I can't believe that last week we started all of this in Macau, China. We went to Shanghai, then to San Francisco, then to Las Vegas. Now here we are in Los Angeles, and we make a short trip to New York tonight for another press conference tomorrow in the Big Apple. It's been a great experience for all of us. I think it demonstrates how small the world is becoming. Last November, we did the Manny Pacquiao Brandon Rios fight at the Cotai Arena at the Venetian in Macau. Those of you who attended, I think, had a very, very unique experience. We at Top Rank have been privileged to not only present that fight, but many others on almost every 2 or 3 months at the Venetian in Macau, China. Those of you who have watched those shows on HBO2 know the quality of the shows that we have been presenting in Macau. And last week, for the first time, thanks to the Venetian Macau and their support, we presented in Shanghai, China, the first truly international boxing card in the mainland China at the Mercedes-Benz Arena in Shanghai. And there I saw what I think will be part of the future of boxing for all of us around the world. I saw Chinese fighters for the first time who had left the amateur ranks and were performing as professionals. And believe me, I saw some very, very talented young men. Now, none of this would have been at all possible without the support of Sands China and the owner of the Venetian Macau and the Cotai Arena. Those people have dedicated themselves to establishing boxing in China, in Macau, and in Hong Kong. Through their efforts, we are developing the sport of boxing into something really special for the 1,300,000,000 people who live in China. This is something that is extraordinary and something that will be remembered in the history books for many, many years to come.
I said that it was an honor and privilege to be on this stage with such legends. Legendary promoter, Hall of Fame, Bob Arum, who's promoted everybody in the business, from Ali, the Foreman on down, to legendary boxer, Manny Pacquiao, legendary trainer, Freddie Roach. And on that tour, and as a result of this tour, I can say I'm truly honored and privileged to be a part of this tour, which will go down as being legendary. We were in, first, the casino in Macau, the Venetian, which you cannot believe. And now, thanks to Ed Tracy, boxing has become a sport in China, along with the help of Bob and Zhao Yiming and everybody else. And we're going to be fortunate enough on November 22nd to be able to be involved in a legendary fight. A legendary fight where two ambassadors to this sport, two individuals that we can be proud of in boxing, are going to be combating against one another, and the world will be able to see it. Before I get into Chris Algieri and what a remarkable man he is, and how on November 22nd, I believe once again he's going to shock the world. The way he did against Emmanuel Taylor earlier this year, the way he did against Ruslan Provodnikov on HBO, and the way we anticipate will happen November 22nd.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Chris Algieri Show. I'd like to thank everybody here for having us. Everybody's been great. Freddie and this whole camp, it's just been wonderful. It's been very professional. I'd like to thank Mr. Tracy of the Venetian for putting this up so well. And I flew on Bob's G5 and had some lobster yesterday, so this trip is going very well. There are 12 laws that we all go by, which is 12 universal laws, gravity being one of them. The strongest of all these laws is the law of attraction. What the law of attraction states is whatever you want, you can have. Certain things you have to do to set what you want. You have to try very hard, give everything you have. And the last thing, the biggest thing, which is what Peter said up here, Chris, you have opportunity, you have the world at you. The biggest thing you have to do is you got to believe. If you believe you can achieve it, it'll come to you, whatever you want. Just know this, people. Chris Algieri believes in himself. I believe in him. His team believes in him. And he will be winning. Come November 22nd, you'll see two souls in the ring. I can see two people. You'll see two souls in the ring, and may the best man come out. But just believe that Chris Algieri is here to bring that belt home. All right?
Now it's time for me to introduce Team Pacquiao. A lot of people in Team Pacquiao are sitting out in the audience, half plus. And you know, that's the great thing. Any place you go in the world, as soon as an Asian person comes up to say hello to me, greet me, my wife says, they're from the Philippines. And it's always correct. So it's been a great experience. It's been a lot of years, and it's been wonderful. The bond that we and Team Pacquiao have established with the great people of the Philippines, whether they live in the Philippines or any place in the world, Macau, Los Angeles, San Francisco. You're all a great, great people, and it's really been something remarkable to have this type of association with all of you. And I know I say that for Manny's advisor, Michael Connors, who feels that same way. And of course, the man that you all love, the coach, the teacher, the Hall of Fame trainer, Freddie Rose. Freddie.
Thank you, Bob. Welcome to the Manny Pacquiao Show. We've got to know Chris and his camp throughout this trip. It's been a lot of fun. And after New York, it's going to be a lot of hard work. And I wish him the best of luck. And we have a great Manny Pacquiao. Manny's going to train General Santos for this fight. Jeff, of course, is back on board, so I'm happy to have Dustin with us. And Peter, is that okay? Have you done yet? Almost, okay. So, we have a good training camp, and General Santos is a good place. Mandy loves that at home, that's where we love to train. And we love all the together with us, and good luck to everyone. Thank you.
a young man that I was impressed with really outside the ring. He came to me, he had a college degree from prestigious Stony Brook University, a master's degree in clinical nutrition. He put his medical school studies on hold to pursue his professional boxing career. It impressed me. I went to the town where he's from, Huntington, and we found a fantastic little venue, the Paramount, and put a show on. Little did I know, when we did that show, not only would we sell out, and sell out every other show since then, but that at the fights, I would see the most beautiful women, 50% women, come to the fights. It was the best shows we were doing. So, the atmosphere was electric, exciting, and really, it was a testament to Chris. Yes, good looking, a background that he has, but also a winner. He's been a winner in everything he's done. School, yes. Straight A's, yes. All the things that he's done educationally, all the things he's done outside the ring, the charities involved with, the time he puts in. But in addition, inside that ring, he's a winner. 20-0, champion kickboxer. Never lost. Turns to boxing. 20-0 now. Never lost. For 2 years, he's been telling me, give me the best, I want to fight the best. When the Emmanuel Taylor fight came up, I really didn't want to fight for Chris. He pushed it. He wanted to fight. I made it. People didn't really give Chris a chance in that fight. Everybody was looking at Emmanuel Taylor. Peter Nelson was looking at Emmanuel Taylor to fight Ruslan Provodnikov if Emmanuel Taylor got through that fight. Chris upset the apple cart. Shut Emmanuel Taylor out. As a result, he got into the fight against the most feared fighter in the industry, Ruslan Provodnikov, a man who had concussed the last couple of opponents he faced before that, a man that nobody wanted to fight. We made the fight Ruslan Provodnikov on HBO, and going into that fight, nobody gave Chris a chance. Nobody. Goes into the fight, gets dropped twice in the first round. His eye closes completely. Completely. Looked worse than Rocky in the movies. Fights the whole fight with one eye and beats the most feared fighter in the industry, Ruslan Provodnikov. Because he's a winner. He's got that winning mind, he's got that winning spirit, he's got the winning heart, and he's got the winning character. And on November 22nd, we'll be able to show it further to the world. The winning spirit of Chris Algieri. I introduce to you the WBO Junior Welterweight Champion of the world, Chris Algieri.
Hello everybody. First of all, I'd just like to thank Bob Arum and Top Rank for putting on this tremendous press tour. It's been a wonderful ride, very interesting experience. I feel that it's helped me grow as a person and as a fighter and as a champion. I'd like to thank Mr. Ed Tracy and the Venetian Macau for hosting the bout November 22nd. It's going to be an awesome show. The Venetian Macau is a tremendous place. Peter Nelson from HBO for putting me on again, for my second appearance on HBO. It's been great to be with the network. I'd like to thank Joe LaGuardia and Ari Gullo for helping put this fight together, and Joe for all the nice things that he just said. I'd also like to thank Team Pacquiao. It has been a great time with them, seeing how the elite level goes about business, and that's how it's been. This has been business, even though it's been fun along the way. And for Manny Pacquiao, you know, it's for all of us young fighters and young champions to know how to act and to have someone to look up to who holds the sport in high regard and shows a tremendous amount of respect to the sport that we're all here for. I don't really have too much to say regarding the fight. Everyone has been saying such tremendous stuff up here. You know, we're in city number 6 or 7 out of 7 or 8 or wherever it is. Someone was asking me where my hotel was. I was like, I don't know. We've been in so many hotels in so many cities in different countries in the past couple days, really. But you know, just tune in. November 22nd is going to be a tremendous fight. You've got 2 champions fighting each other. You know, it's not something that you see very often, especially nowadays. You see a lot of guys trying to hold on to their records, hold on to their titles. You've got 2 champions here, myself and Manny, that we're not afraid to fight the best. And I think we need more guys in the sport doing that, who aren't afraid to take challenges and take risks on first hand and head to head. Yeah, that's really, you know, all I really have to say, guys. Just check out this fight. It's going to be tremendous. Like I said, we got 2 champions, 2 guys who are hungry, two men who want to win, 2 men who are exciting to watch. So it's going to be a tremendous fight. But like I said about the Pacquiao camp, I've been able to you know, be around them and see you know, how it's done. And for the first time, I really got to spend some time around Freddie Roach, you know, the legendary trainer, and you know, he was gracious enough to kind of give some pointers about the hotel layout in Venetian, which he didn't have to do. You know, he told us about some restaurants, and you know, I truly appreciated that. I know it wasn't necessary. I know he didn't have to do that. And I got to know him a little bit more as a man. I didn't know him prior to the Ruslan fight. I would just like to present him with something that I feel could potentially help him. You know, I know he's got some things going on that you know, hopefully some positivity can help. My trainer Tim's going to bring it up right here. If you see, I wear this stone around my neck, and I have been actually this entire year. And whatever it may mean or whatever it's supposed to do, you know, I don't know exactly, but I do know that it's a source of positivity, and that's enough to have a positive effect on anyone. So I'd like to present Freddie with one, if he'll accept it, of course. Don't mind coming up, Freddie. This, like I said, this stone is something positive. It is meant to be, you know, given in the regards to being something positive. There's nothing ill about it, no negative feelings. I spoke to Freddie about it prior to this and made sure that it was okay. It has to be received in a way that it's genuine and truthful. So, Freddie, thank you.
Look at Manny, dude.
Introducing a man who means so much to me, who has really gladdened my heart and enriched my career as a promoter by my association with him. I enjoy the relationship with Manny Pacquiao. I know what he stands for and what a person he is. We all know his exploits in the ring. We've watched them on HBO pay-per-view, and we've seen him perform over the years. What many of you haven't seen is how he conducts himself and how he gives back to his people time and time again, whether it's with the destruction of a typhoon or just because certain people struggle to make a living. Manny Pacquiao is there to aid his people. He is truly what should be the goal of every public official, to have the best interests of his public at heart, to give back to the public and not worry about running for an office or doing a deal with some outside party, but devoting himself as a true public servant. And Manny, that's to me is even more important than the great fighter that you are. But you are a great fighter, you are a great champion. Your people in the Philippines and Filipinos around the world are proud of you. So all boxing fans, you have graced this sport with distinction. So now welcome the welterweight champion of the world, Manny Pacquiao.
Here we go again in front of you today. But first of all, I would like to thank God for this day that He gave it to us. A beautiful day for us. And I would like to thank Bob Aram and all the sponsors, HBO, Venetian Hotel, and Ed Tracy. I bring the fight in Macau, so thank you sir. And to all the fans and media, press, thank you to all your support. You should watch this fight because this fight is one of a kind. We got more action in the ring, and Algieri, he deserved for this fight. And you saw that his last fight against Ruslan Republico. He showed his toughness, and he fight good on that fight. So he deserved for this fight. And I don't want to underestimate my opponent because he's not that much experience in boxing, he's not that much like me. But I don't underestimate him. I have to prepare myself 100% because it's been a while that, it's been a while that the fans of Manny Pacquiao want to see killer instinct that they've been, they've been waiting for to see it since before when I fight Cotto, Margarito, Adila Huya, Hatton. And that's what I'm trying to show this fight. And all I can say to his team is prepare, train hard, and I will train hard, and so that we can give a good fight and we can entertain people, especially to those people who are going to watch the fight live in Macau. So to all of you here in the States who cannot come to watch live, don't forget to watch in pay-per-view. It's going to be historic fight. It's really important that you can see this fight. This is my second fight in Macau, China, and hopefully this is not the last fight in Macau with my promoter Ed Tracy from Venetian Macau. So thank you to all of you. Without you, we are not here. Without the fans, without the Filipino people, without the fans all over the world, there is no Manny Pacquiao. Of course, this all I have right now is from God. because of God, we're here. All of us were here. So let's give thank and praise to God. Thank you.
No one's gonna get in the shot.